What if Jesus showed up at your work or home and said, "Follow me"? Would you pick up and go? Jesus said, "Follow me." Good morning and welcome to the 755 Live. For about 5 minutes, you'll hear all about an easy to remember soundbite version of what Jesus said. The point? To help you experience life to the fullest, the Jesus way. Today's Jesus said comes from Matthew chapter 9, verse 9. And from the New English translation, it says, "As Jesus went on from there, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the tax booth. 'Follow me,' he said to him. And he got up and followed him." Imagine Jesus showing up like that. When I read the story, I think, Matthew was just going about his business. He doesn't even say that he had any interaction with Jesus before this. Jesus just sees him and he's so overwhelmed by, I believe, meeting the Son of God that he can't help but react. So what does he do? He follows him. So what if Jesus showed up? Jesus had just healed a paralyzed man. He said, "Stand up and walk." But he had another miracle to perform. Instead of someone paralyzed by their body, he was paralyzed by sin. And Jesus saw Matthew in his natural habitat, in his job, the thing that he did every day. And he said, "Follow me." And it meant give up your old life. Give up what you were used to, this job, this maybe even calling that he felt like he had. Now, following a rabbi was a big deal. Most people didn't get to finish school. They didn't get to go on and pursue a further education in life. But only out of those who did, only a select few would ever be asked to follow a rabbi. Jesus never said, "Follow Paul, follow Peter," or James Calvin, Martin Luther, John Wesley, or the guy with, cool sneakers on Instagram. Jesus said, "Follow me." And follow means follow. The biggest lie that I think a lot of people tell themselves, or maybe just Christianity in general, is that you can somehow follow Jesus and be a Christian without actually following Jesus, without doing what he said to do. Following Jesus is radical. It takes change, commitment, willingness to give everything up. And I don't think a lot of people think of it that way. Anyone can believe in Jesus. I don't think that's a hard part. I don't think it's hard to believe that, God created the universe, that we look around and it's almost impossible in my mind to not think that there must be something bigger than us. Even demons, the Bible says that they believe that he is the Son of God. But it takes faith and action to actually follow him. So what does following look like? That looks like doing what Jesus did and said to do. Being his full-time student, an apprentice in his training. So the question is, are you following? What if Jesus showed up? Would you pack up and follow? If he came to your door and said, "Follow me," would you give up everything and go? Immediately after calling Matthew, Jesus went, to his house with sinners. Maybe we need to focus more on taking the following Jesus did and doing it the way he did it. Taking Jesus to people in our circle of influence, the people that we have around us. Maybe not just a moment at church or with other Christians, but in every setting. In our home, in our non-church gatherings. Bringing Jesus there and helping people to experience that. So what does following mean to you? What table or situation or old life, habit, fill in the blank, do you need to leave and walk away and just follow Jesus? Again, Jesus said, "Follow me." How can you put that into action today? What can you do differently to make sure that you're following him, that you're changing something radically the way Jesus commanded us to? Being willing to give up everything for his name, for his glory, to expand his kingdom. So again, how can you put that into action today? How can you follow Jesus just a little bit better? Thank you so much for listening. It would really help if you liked, shared, commented. I want to impress upon you, if you want to follow us on our Bible plan, read along with us, that's at bible.today.church. I really appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing day. And I hope this time together has helped you live life to the fullest, the Jesus way. And maybe taught you a little bit more about what following Jesus can really look like. So remember, we always end everything by saying this: follow Jesus today and love first. Thank you.